So I call this adventure Jotun's Wrath.
Jotun's Wrath.
Yeah, baby.
Juggernaut.
So you guys are near Winterstead. And this is like an Arctic village port on the Tashana Tundra region of Sarlona, of the Sarlona continent. So everybody knows that this area of the world is like way up there, like in the Arctic region, like up by the Arctic Circle. You can kind of think of it kind of like Alaska. So you guys are hired as guards for a merchant caravan by a noblewoman who you guys have yet to meet. And the air is like really cold. It's like knife cold. And each breath frosts into a mist as the wind howls across the Qonama River, which you guys are currently following on because it's frozen over. And it's like the easiest way is just to walk down this frozen river.
Okay.
So as you're going along, you see a smashed drilling platform and a large hole in the ice on the river. And not far from the hole is an old jagged monolith with some sort of inscription on it. So that's where you're currently at.
And it's a drilling operation?
Yeah, it looks like there was a recent drilling operation as you look over the stuff. But the drill is just smashed to crap.
Mm-hmm. So somebody doesn't want them drilling.
Is there anybody around?
And they're drilling down like into the river. And no, nobody's around in this
Did they
area.
break through the ice? Like,
Yeah, they broke through the ice.
can we gauge how thick the ice is?
The ice is probably a good 4 feet thick. 3 to 4 feet thick.
They had to be drilling for a while. Does it look like they were fishing at all for food?
No, it doesn't look that way.
What kind of like drill? Is it like somebody just like spun this like thing around on top of it? Like
Yes,
manual?
that's a great question. So it's a large wooden structure.
Okay.
Kind of like, you can think of it like, you know how they have those, when they drill for oil, like in Texas, except
Yeah.
those are made out of metal.
They
Those
drill
big,
for oil.
tall structures, big, tall
Yeah.
things, yeah. And you can see that there was some pipe and there's some machinery where they could hand crank this thing to make it spin. And this stuff is scattered all over the river, okay, on top of the frozen
All
river.
smashed to bits.
Yeah.
It's like just in pieces everywhere.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Guys, I think
Just
there's a
crushed.
frozen Yeti. That's my first thought.
That's not bad.
I would imagine that, or you can imagine that this structure was probably a good 20 to 30 feet tall at one point when it was fully assembled before it was rapidly disassembled.
Okay, should we keep pushing on the ice?
Well, this is giant territory, right? I'm gonna fall through.
Wait, so
No,
like they
it's
broke through the
4
ice.
feet.
So
No,
it's
it's 4
just
feet
like water
deep.
beneath
You won't
us. It's
fall
like a
through.
frozen lake or something.
Yeah, it's a frozen river
River.
that you guys have been following since you've gotten here. And this river leads to the village of Winterstead, where you guys are headed. Because again, you guys were hired as kind of like caravan guards. You guys are like a known mercenary group that people hire from time to time
Yeah,
to do
saving cousins.
odd
and all.
jobs like this. Yeah, you guys kind of have a bit of a reputation for this kind of stuff.
Can I like look in the hole and roll perception to see if I notice anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I noticing anything strange? 23.
23. So you look in the hole, and you notice that there's kind of like some black kind of like veins that go out, that go from the bottom of the ice all the way down into the river. And it's really, the water's almost like black down there. There's not a whole lot of light getting there, but this is what you notice.
I wanna swim down there, you know? But we
Okay.
have to light up the place, no?
Yeah, just tell me what that looks
Well,
like.
Is it
it's
like
frozen, right?
oil or something? Could I roll like nature and see if I know maybe what that is? If it's like a natural thing?
Are you... Tell me what you're proficient in.
I'm proficient in nature.
And nothing else?
Well, I'm proficient in athletics, intimidation, nature, perception. Yeah, that's it.
Perception.
So you're
I
looking...
roll perception.
Yeah, you're looking down there and
I got athletics,
You-
history.
you really don't have a clue to what this black veiny stuff
So
is
probably
or
not
anything
like
like that.
natural.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Somebody with Arcana maybe think it's magical?
Yeah, I'm a proficient in Arcana. I'm thinking maybe I dive down there. I go investigate the route.
But will you freeze?
Okay, so what kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm level 16. I added armor, and I'm resistant to cold.
Okay.
So I'm pretty well built. I'm ready to get in that ice.
Okay. All right, no worries.
I'll put the campfire at the top to warm her up when she gets out.
So are you...
Free fire.
What are you wearing when you get into the water? Are you just going in like with your furs on and your armor?
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna grab my armor. I feel like that's gonna drag me down. So I'll drop back down on my normal 13. So I drop the armor, I
Leave
drop
your
my
bag
normal
of stuff
clothes.
up top so you'll sink.
Tell me
Yep.
what your light source looks like.
My light source.
Your dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
There's hardly any characters that don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark
I think
vision.
you'd have to be human to not have dark vision,
I don't
right?
think I have dark vision.
I'm a Galistar. I'm spiritual human.
You don't have a trident?
I don't have a trident, but I
I
have
don't
chromatic
have dark vision.
orb as a spell. So maybe I pull up a light with my chromatic orb and I'll keep it in my hand.
Okay, go ahead and
Just
burn
like-
that spell slot for the chromatic orb. You jump in the water.
I burned the wrong spell.
You're resistant to cold, so
Oh.
that water is still very cold. Why don't you go ahead and give me a con save at advantage?
I don't think that's what
Honestly,
chromatic
I-
orb does.
You know how to roll
Well, it does now.
Hold it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
She can burn it.
There
and
we
use it.
go. Roll. Two. I got double 11 plus 2.
Okay.
But it gave me 13, but I got 2 11s.
It's one or the other, whichever's higher.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So you jump in the water. Tell me how far down you're going.
I have the orb in my hand, so I'm swimming down. I'm pushing with my feet kicking down. And once I reach the bottom, I'm going for the bottom.
Okay. So you go down probably about a good 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay, and you're swimming, and it's lit up. Everything probably within, 15 feet of you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And you see all this black, veiny stuff coming down. What are you proficient in?
I am proficient in acrobatics, so I'm swimming fast.
Okay, what
I'm
else?
durable, so I can hold my breath. I have Arcana, Deception, History, Perception, Persuasion, and Stealth.
Okay, so looking at this black stuff and kind of like drilling down or drilling into your Arcana specialty, you can tell that this is some sort of magical fiber. Why don't you go ahead and give me an Arcana check?
Roll that. 19.
19, that's awesome. So you're looking at this stuff and you can see that this was once like a giant webbing that would use to either hold something back or kind of grapple something. It's very old eldritch magic from like the Age of Legends. It's like really old, and you can tell that this stuff was chewed up by this drill, and it just kind of ripped a big hole in it.
Okay, so something is getting unleashed.
Okay, and as you what are you doing now?
They're drawing for
Now,
monsters.
after seeing all this, I realize I'm running lower on air. I rush back up to
All right, you rush up back to the surface. You're like cold to the core with your 11 con save.
But he has a fire going, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
tucked over by
Yeah,
that.
like I said, I got a campfire ready to warm her up.
All right. So you start warming her up, but she's still going to take one level of exhaustion
Aw,
from that.
exhaustion.
But it doesn't kill her.
I'm safe.
Okay.
Yay.
And we got some vital information. Sounds good, right?
Good. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So, so you're gonna tell us what you saw out there?
Yeah, I'm telling everyone. I'm like,
She's in
okay.
the guest
So
So after you warm up, she does when her jaw steadies again. Y'all didn't almost die to know that shit.
y'all want to know what happened? What really happened?
Yeah, that was pretty great.
So the vines are keeping something trapped down there. It's supposed to be holding something back, and it certainly didn't grab me. So it either has to be something evil, maybe something that's out, or we still have a chance to keep it in.
They're drilling for monsters.
Seems like they drilled it to get it out. Seems like they
Maybe
ripped
they
it
only
open.
put it in.
But something destroyed it after, which means something else is trying to stop it.
Start
So
shoving
they-
sand in the
they
hole.
let it
Shove
out
sand
and
in the
it
hole.
might have destroyed everything because there's nobody here. The drill's broken. So they let it out and maybe didn't have control over it or thought they would be able to wield its power and they weren't able to.
And it destroyed. That could be it.
Huh.
I think we should keep
Should we
pushing.
keep going to the Winterstead place?
Yes.
Is there any signs of anybody that was here?
Gigantic footprints.
Yeah, as you look around, really all you see, again, is that jagged monolith that kind of stands out with some sort of inscription on it. Are you searching for, you're searching for other things? Why don't you just go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right, 17.
17. So you go about 100 yards or so from the drilling platform and you see a tent that is partially buried in the snow. And as you root around inside that tent that's collapsed, you find other things, like you find some clothing and some old boots and some basically just some common everyday tools and utensils.
Nothing that from a driller. Nothing like just looks like something that's in someone's camp.
Yeah, it very well could have been at their camp,
Oh.
whoever the drillers were.
Okay.
But there's really nothing there to indicate who the drillers were.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm good to keep going. Keep it there.
Yeah. Keep marching.
Okay.
Oh no, I feel like I'm missing something.
Indentations.
Oh.
And check for
Yeah, but I
traps.
don't know what else you.
Wait, you said there's a mono.
Like,
Oh,
check.
you said there was a giant thing, but I thought
Said
it
there was a
the building.
jagged monolith
Something.
So I'm sorry. I
with
thought it
some
was
sort
the
of
building
inscription
thing.
on it.
Did we read the monolith and then there's?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
You guys want to do an arcane?
Yeah.
Anybody
Can we go up to the monolith and see what it's about? What it
Yeah.
says?
Who's looking at it? You?
Mm-hmm.
What languages do you
I'll look
speak?
at it too.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Dargul and Goblin and Dragul. Common Sign Language.
Yeah, so this is in some sort of language. It kind of looks familiar to you, but you can't read it at all.
Okay.
What about abyssal or quarry?
Yeah, as you're looking at it, you don't
I
have
don't
a
know.
clue what it is either.
Do you
It-
know one?
you like, I've seen this language before, but
I can't put my finger on
I
it.
can't put my
Common
finger
and
on
orc.
What about work? Yeah.
Elvish and
it. It's not orc.
Giant,
It's not giant.
Elvish?
draconic, dwarvish, giant.
That's all I got.
You said dwarvish?
Mm-hmm.
So you're familiar
Okay.
with
It's always the
a dialect of dwarvish.
Yours.
And you're able to basically decipher this. It's like some sort of old. It's it's kind of like how we know about Old English nowadays.
Yeah.
It's written in that kind of style in Dwarven. Okay, it's not modern
Old
Dwarven,
Dwarvish.
It's
but it's a
old.
Dwarven that you would be able to decipher.
Okay.
So it says, beneath the ice of ages old, where giants fought with hearts of gold, a titan sleeps in frozen chains, blood by blood and quarry pains. When hammer strikes the blackened glass, and greed disturbs its prison pass. The frost shall rise, the earth shall shake, and winter's wrath for vengeance wake. The sleeper stirs, a whispered creep, to drown the world in endless sleep. Yet blade and fire, hands and bones, may seal what was, or lose the throne.
Okay, so the king's in danger.
The what may seal? Go back up to the part where it says something and blades may seal the.
Yet blade and fire, hand and bone, may seal what was, or lose the throne.
Hand and fire, blade and stone.
This looks like one of those draconic prophecies.
Yeah, I got that. I didn't have anything to type on it.
You guys remember draconic prophecies from last session?
Yeah.
Were we able to-
And that one,
We're
right?
always talking
Thank
these
you.
prices.
I remember it easier. Not great, but better. If it rhymes.
Okay, so
Okay.
Joey was right about the fire.
Light the whole lake on fire.
That was cool.
Something's definitely out though.
Alright.
And we need to reseal it.
We need to
Do
go
we
to
have
the
to put
village.
something back in there before we
Go
seal
to the
it?
village.
We need to go to the village and we need to buy all of the oil we can get.
To the
I have
village.
an idea.
Oil?
Okay.
Let's burn this
Oil
one.
We're
we
gonna
need
burn the
fuel.
whole lake.
It did say fire.
It's gonna
The whole
it's gonna
river.
raise up out of the water. I'm assuming we're gonna cover the water with oil and then I'm gonna breathe fire on it and we're gonna fucking cook it.
I like this idea. I like this idea.
Hand and fire, sword
I
and
breathe
stone.
fire, so you need to spell.
Yeah.
All we need
Yet
is-
blade
I
and
got
fire,
two-
hand and
two
bone
pounds
may
of
seal what was, or lose the throne. Is the
Bone.
are the two last
Not stone.
sentences of the poem.
The
It's gonna
bone.
steal the throne, so it's after something. I know that.
Save the throne.
Or save it.
Yeah.
Or lose the throne.
It's not after.
Okay. So something was in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we
It's
find out what it
definitely
was?
Well, it's a titan. That's what it said. A titan will rise, no? Seals a titan.
Oh, it seals a titan. What did it say? Seals a titan.
I can read the whole thing again
Yeah.
if you guys
Thank you.
want. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, because I didn't have my note thing open.
Wait a moment.
Guys, I'm gonna just.
Uno. Momento.
Let me copy it.
Alrighty, here you go.
Copy. And I can put it in the group text to you guys. And then you
That's
guys
awesome.
can
Thank you.
look at it. But I will read it nonetheless to you anyway while you're looking at it.
We'll read it along with you.
You read it along with me. Oh my gosh. Let me go back. Okay. It says, beneath the ice of ages old, where giants fought with hearts of gold, a titan sleeps in frozen chains, bound by blood and quarry pains. You remember the quarry?
My people pay.
The quarry are the people that live in the dream world. They're the dream walkers that tried to invade a long time
Hey, we
ago.
didn't invade anything.
Thank you. Seeing it writing,
Yeah.
I was reading that quarry
So-
wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go on. When hammers strike the blackened glass and greed disturb its prisons pass, the frost shall rise, the earth shall shake, and winter's wrath for vengeance wake. The sleeper stirs, it whispers creep, to drown the world in endless sleep, yet blade and fire, hand and bone may seal what was or lose the throne. So I'll let you guys digest that.
So there was something under the water. It was bound by all the black stuff we were seeing probably, and then they tried to drill in and they got out. And now it wants revenge, and we gotta go see them.
Thank you, G.
So greed
it sounds
disturbs.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they dug it up. They were trying to get the gold.
And Titan isn't a specific reference. We would know what it means, right? We're just talking about a Titan of many kind of
Yeah, a titan could.
expression of Titan.
Yeah, you would probably think that a titan refers to some sort of large creature, really, really large creature.
Okay.
Yeah,
It could be
we're
anything.
not
It could be it could be a giant. It could be a dragon.
That was the.
You know, it could be anything that's colossus or gargantuan.
And the greed disturbs its prison past. Yeah, so they were drilling for something.
They disturb its
The
prison.
frost shall rise, the earth shall shake. So then the winter draft revenge its wake. Okay, yeah. So then whatever was down there, it woke it up, and it. Whispers creep to drown the world in the sleep. Oh wow! So it probably flooded it and killed them all.
Yeah, it had to be something like that.
The
Greed
blade of
drove-
fire, hand of bone, we seal what was or leave the throne. Okay. Yeah. So all right. That makes. So yeah, that makes sense, right? There was something in there. They drilled to get to whatever gold they had. Because the giants had gold, they thought.
The hearts of gold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they actually gold, but someone did greed.
There's some reason for them to drill in there. Not necessarily saying it had to be exactly gold. Some type of
right
resource.
or with the manipulating them and it destroyed them instead. They were victims. So the frost shall rise and the earth shall shake. So it's kind of end of the world scenario. We'll know when it's going on.
Well, yeah, it killed them all. If the sleeper stirs, its whispers creep. So whatever it was that was sleeping, now it's awakened. Now it's awake,
It's
and
trying to
all of its magic that was being held by it, it's loose. Exactly, to drown the world in endless sleep.
Yeah, blade and fire, hand and bone.
Let's see what it was. So who's still?
Is there a king nearby?
Who's still asleep?
Or
We
someone
gotta go to
else?
the- we
So-
gotta go to the village.
There, you know that you were hired by a noblewoman,
Yeah.
okay? And you haven't met her yet. She sent for you from the place that you're headed, Winterstead. And you're headed there, like I said, because she's hired you to escort caravans for her.
So she might
So
be going.
I
So
think we should
this-
go ahead and head out there so we can ask her more questions.
Winterstead is near the top of the continent. It is a port city. The river leads up to the port city, and then from the port city you can get out to the ocean. And this is the time of year where the sun burns all day long for like 24 hours.
Perfect.
Okay?
So we can
So
keep
the
track.
ice, there are ways to navigate through the ice on the ocean. During the wintertime, it's completely dark, and there is no naval navigation by the ocean because everything's frozen. It's like an ice cap.
Oh.
So as these ships come into port, they have a lot of merchandise that needs to get down into the southern part of the world. So that's why they load up caravans. Those caravans need protection because there's a lot of
Thieves.
ne'er-do-wells and nefarious people or creatures out here,
Right.
especially during the summer months.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we should keep moving. We gotta find that woman and we gotta talk to her. It's serious.
We need Tyler, we need oil.
This
We
is
need oil, man.
serious.
Earl, lots of Earl.
All right. So you continue on towards. This thing is going crazy on me. As you continue your travel towards Winterstead, you see an odd sight ahead of you.
Oh.
You see a shattered lance that juts from the ice, and its bearer is pinned beneath its mount. So it's a guy on horseback, basically pinned beneath the mount, and it's dead. You also see, as you get a little closer, you see that he's holding a black powdered pistol that's kind of like half buried in the snow, and it's like in his hand.
Alright, let's go investigate. I want that gun.
Okay.
Yes, you can absolutely
I'm taking that gun.
take that
Get going.
Lock.
gun.
I'm taking it again.
Taking
I'm
a
taking
gun.
that gun.
The lance is shattered though. It's just busted.
Oh, on the gun?
But the gun is still good.
Oh, gun's still
Yeah. The gun, you can just pry it out of his dead hand if you want.
Oh, it's mine now.
Rips it out.
His hand comes
Right, I
right
found the
there.
gun.
Nice.
You don't need no more. He dead.
I mean, a dead man can't shoot again.
Damn.
That I cannot. That I cannot.
Yeah, I have oil. Oh my god, I have 2 pounds of it. Hard to
Oil.
Oh my.
Can't add it. So let's go investigate this guy. He's dead.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Shoot. Let me get back to my character then. Investigation. Right there. Okay, somebody else has to investigate him. I got a natural one.
Wow.
Let's see.
You got a nat
I
one,
haven't-
you don't know what's going
Where are
on.
we?
I have intimidation also.
Where are we? There you go.
Yeah, but he's
We're
dead.
at
So
a-
investigate.
He's
16.
dead.
16, yeah. So,
I got
Belladonna is, you're looking at this guy and you kind of roll him over, or try to anyway. He's been beneath his horse, his dead horse. You roll him, but you do kind of manage to move aside his, let's say, his cape or whatnot. And you
Yay.
see the crest of the town guard for Winterstead.
Oh.
Okay, so this guy was obviously a guardsman. And as you look a little closer, the face of the horse seems all caved in, like some kind of giant fist punched this horse in the head.
Oh, so it's
Ouch.
definitely hurt
It's just
that.
all crushed in.
Explain the sight. Sorry, what gun did he have again?
It's a black powder pistol.
Black powdered pistol.
So if you're looking in D&D Beyond, you can any pistol is fine. If they don't have black powder, just pick a pistol.
Old pirate pistol.
Huh?
It's like a pirate pistol.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll take the
that's
laser
exactly what it
pistol.
is.
Sam. Sam.
So you might remember in Eberron, there's a lot of tech, and magic is real common and things like that. So you're gonna stumble across this kind of stuff all the time.
Is he a dwarf? Like, is there any signs of, like, who is he? He is a dwarf?
No, she's looking at him and she would recognize him as maybe as a Calistar. You can just tell by some of the jewelry that he's wearing.
I'm taking that jewelry too.
Would be real indicative of something a Calistar would wear.
Okay. Oh, Kelstar, my kind.
So,
Well,
so someone's looking at, or what's your character's name?
Belladonna.
Belladonna's looking at the body right now. Is she inside of the structure? Like, where is she? How is she?
So you guys are on the frozen river.
Okay.
Okay, you're following that, and you came across this dead horse that's pinned this guy, and he's dead too.
Oh, okay.
And you're very much out in the
So we still
open.
haven't gone to
Winterstead. No, you're on your way.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and the horse. Okay, and it's obviously frozen, right?
the horse.
Yeah, it's, this doesn't look like it's been there very long.
Doesn't look like it's been there very long.
No, it's still,
Maybe we should think
it's still
about-
very kind of fresh, very
Huh.
fresh.
Is there any delicious horse face meat left?
The horse has had its head caved in.
But the body's
And the
fine.
guy is probably dead from a broken neck.
Yep,
The
he
way
was
the way his head is twisted, or his neck is twisted.
Just minced horse face meat.
Yep.
Looked like a really bad fall.
Yeah.
Can I tell like what happened to him? Like if there was an accident, is there appear to be some type of accident that occurred?
So there's not really anything around other than the frozen river, and then a couple hundred yards in one direction is a tree line, and in the other direction is another tree line.
I think
Okay.
that's
Is the snow like up in the trees too?
Yeah, this is like the Arctic.
Okay.
no
Yeah,
tracks.
so there's snow everywhere.
Yeah, all over. Okay.
But it's currently not snowing.
it's not currently snowing. Got
Yeah,
it. And the river is frozen.
it is.
And like there's
3 to
no,
4 feet thick.
Okay, got it.
So-
Alrighty, cool. Alright, yeah, we can. What if anybody else wants to investigate?
I was gonna ask, like, with the snow stuff, like, if he did leave, we'd see like the snow knocked down or something, and we'd know, right?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So let's say we're walking, there's a bunch of snow on the trees, and there's just a bunch of snow missing in this one area.
Oh, yeah,
We
there's
know.
not any snow missing in one area
Okay.
that you can tell. That's a good question.
And now we can keep moving. I'm like, did he run off?
All right.
He's definitely taking the river then.
So you continue to follow in the river, and as you continue on, you start hearing this popping sound up ahead, and then you hear some distant screams, and the ground kind of shakes a bit. Then crashing through the trees on the other side of the river and onto the frozen river, you see what's known in these parts, or in myth anyway, as a Jotun. And this is like a 20-foot tall frost giant, and he's clad in some jagged kind of ice armor, and he's wielding this giant, massive frozen maul. And you see guys coming at him, and they look kind of like they're dressed like town guards. And he's swinging his maul, and he's smashing these guys. All right? And so before you as you move in a little closer, you start to really kind of understand what's happening right now. You see like this battlefield, and it's strewn with corpses of nobles and their horses. And you hear more gunshots from these guys. And this time it's like getting a lot closer. And as you are staring at this scene that's in front of you, a noblewoman who she's like really like weak and staggering, she fires her rifle, and she's like really kind of close to you guys, and you just happen not to notice her. And by the looks of her, she's probably Lady Katarina, and this is probably the person that had sent for you to guard the merchant caravans.
Okay, so we gotta
Why'd
get
she
a move
ahead of
on now. Well, she's fighting.
Because she's between you and the town that you're headed towards, that's why. So as she shoots at this thing, the Jotun kind of roars, and he turns towards you guys because he sees you. And he takes that giant maw and he smashes it down onto the ground, and this huge, and the ice in the river just kind of like makes this wave, and it's coming right towards you guys.
Guys,
An
we
ice
gotta
wave?
move.
Yeah, it's like an ice
That
wave.
can't be good.
We either gotta jump it or we gotta move.
So it's coming at you pretty fast. Why don't you guys go ahead and just give me a dex save?
What does 11 do?
11 knocks you down.
I got 13.
22.
20. Dirty 20.
So you guys all done? Rolling
You
those?
said it was
Well, I even
A
know.
dex save, yeah.
Three.
3. Only 3.
Who got less than 16? Okay. So you guys got
But
knocked
I have
prone.
second wind. I can do it again.
Chop, chop.
Oh, you get to re-roll?
Yeah. I still got an 11.
Okay.
So I'm knocked down.
So you're still knocked down.
Okay.
And this thing's running up to you. Boom, 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 boom. And it gets up to you, Lucinda, and he takes that big giant hammer and he swings it down on you. And he hits armor class 30, so I know he hits you.
God dang, yeah.
You just take this thing full on in the chest for 18 points of bludgeoning damage. It just kind of, you can feel the ice behind your back crack.
Okay.
All right, and this thing is so cold, you take another 10 points of cold damage.
Damn.
And he roars.
Can
Yeah.
I move to get out of there?
Yeah, you can.
I'm misty stepping out of there.
You can tear out if you want.
I'm absolutely running away. There's no way. Where's my misty step? Yeah. I cast. I'm out of there.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna
So
go
you
by.
just hit her in the chest with a hammer?
Yeah,
Okay, so
because she was down
So
prone.
he's close enough I can hit her, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm a barbarian, so I'm going to start raging.
Uh-huh.
As part of my raging, while I'm raging, my allies have an advantage on melee attack rolls on any hostile creature 5 feet of me. So you guys all have an advantage. And then I'm going to swing at him with my giant slayer great axe. Is a 26 a hit?
It is.
Have him roll a strength saving throw.
21.
Alright, so he's fine. If he failed it, he would have gone prone. But he takes 16 plus 2. He takes 18 damage.
18? Okay.
And then my second attack. 28's a hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll the, what do you call it? The DC again, the strength save.
8.
He falls prone, and then he takes 8 damage plus. He takes 15 total damage.
15 total?
Yeah.
Another 15.
Yeah, and he's lying prone right now. So you already have advantage for my thing, plus he's prone.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna whisper the magic words to my flaming axe so they ignite. Alright. Now I'm gonna swing at this motherfucker's head. Oh wait, after I get advantage. Alright, I roll it again. Kicking that for 20. Okay, so I'm assuming that 25's a hit.
Yeah.
And then a 24 I'm assuming is.
Yeah, 24's a hit.
And 16?
16 is not a hit.
Okay. So then I'll do.
So he's got this really thick, jagged ice armor.
Alright, so there's going to add my 4 die 6 because I get an extra 2 die 6, then it's on fire. So I am doing 39 damage.
39, okay.
Do I get a boost since it's flaming and he's ice?
Um,
It's a flaming axe.
I forgot he also takes another 4 more damage because
No.
I got a +2 on each of my attacks since I was raging. He took 4 more damage from me.
4 more? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the +2 for me raging.
No problem. Anybody else want to go?
Oh,
jump
roll
in.
your dex save.
We have advantage, right?
Yes, we do.
What was the dex save for earlier? She was in the bathroom.
16.
Nice thing.
Longbow to hit 17.
No, it bounces off of him.
Oh, I get another one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. There it goes.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, 25, you're okay.
Yeah, I missed both of them.
So another arrow, you fire another arrow and it whizzes by and bounces off of him.
She's like, I tried to leave your ass.
Good. How come?
Did he not say what
I
happened?
don't know. I didn't get to finish my Misty Step. That's why.
Never mind.
Yeah, you Misty stepped, so you're done, Rylan.
Well, I was gonna Misty Step over to our higher, whoever our lady.
Oh, to
is.
Lady Katrina?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to go over where she is, see what's up with her.
All right. What do you say to her?
Homosexuality.
I appear next to her, and I assume Shaz will be so. Okay. So we're next to her. We're like, "Are you okay? Like, who are you?"
She goes, "I'm Lady Katrina."
Good. You hired us.
So you're the mercenaries I sent, huh? You mercenaries. That thing just slaughtered my brother, his retinue, and half the damn city guard.
We're working on killing it.
See that siege tower over there?
on it.
And she points to it.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Get that damn thing operational. We can hurt that thing with this thing.
Okay. So.
A tower, she says? Well,
Yep.
can I have a muffin?
Yes.
I made that.
Okay, can I go?
The giant's land.
Yeah, what do you want to do, son? Or
So-
what does Belladonna want to do?
So.
I'm gonna go up to him and attack.
Okay.
Just to roll this.
Um,
To the tower, yeah.
Every time I
And we have advantage, right? Just there is an advantage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 2 weapon fighting. Don't have to. They're both Nick, so I don't have to. Okay, first one's a 25.
Okay. Is that a hit?
Okay.
She wants us to go over there, so she's expecting us to go.
Didn't roll twice, but let's see.
So the quicker we get over there, the better.
Probably. This is a good muffin.
Second one's a 15.
Very good.
That's a miss.
Oh shit, that was
From a
good.
box, so
Okay.
I hope it's good.
Good. We got the
Very
Lady
good following
Katrina.
directions.
First one.
Thank you.
Lady Katrina, it's a guard tower, right? So
It's a siege tower.
So if we ran over there as fast as possible, me and her, while this battle's going on, if we reach it,
All right, you got to wait your turn because I still got other people going. But yeah, keep that thought.
I'm hearing
This one.
it. So
Belladonna?
we should.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Hang on. He's not large or smaller. He's bigger than that, right? So I can't do that one.
Yeah, he's really big. He's like gargantuan.
No, that'd be for the second
The little
creature or
worm that's
something.
with the creature.
Veer, what do you want to do?
So 17 points of damage.
17? Okay.
Woohoo! My hero.
Veer, do you know what you want to do? Nix?
I'm going to fucking bow and arrow that thing. So
Alright.
hard, bruh. Crossbow. 14 to hit.
14. The bolt just glances off of him.
No! Why?
Bounces off
All right.
his thick skin.
Nix?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger of venom.
Okay, so you run over to him
Yes.
while he's laying or while he's down. Okay, and
And
Nat 20.
to hit.
okay.
That's an automatic hit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what his armor class is, even if it's higher than 20.
And does extra damage. So.
Yep. 12 damage plus. Do you get more for being the venom thing? He needs to make a constitution saving throw. Oh, wait. Actually. Or take it. If he fails, if he rolls less than 15 on his constitution, you also do 2d10 poison damage.
Yeah, he
He's
rolled a
poison-
16, so that's
Okay.
that's mute.
So he's okay. If he fails that, he takes that 2d10 and
So he
puts
doesn't.
poison for him.
So he doesn't.
No.
So
So he just takes the damage you already told him,
Which is how much?
which was
12?
it was 12.
12, okay,
It
thank
was
you.
2 4s and 2 back 4s.
Okay,
4s that roll 4 plus 4.
at least
perfect.
I hit
That's
him.
a lot of 4s.
Oh, wow.
All right,
4.
so now he gets to go.
Oh no.
He's got to stand back up. I knocked him on his ass.
Yep.
He gotta get up first.
I would keep knocking him down every one of my turns if I can.
It's smart if we just.
All right, so he stands back up,
Yeah, I got the
and Nix,
giant slayer.
you stabbed him with that knife, and it burns as it went into him. He could feel the poison, but the poison doesn't really take effect. But he is really pissed off at this point.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I bet.
We might not even need.
So
to
he
use that.
swings his hammer down on you. And what is his? He hits armor class 18.
Whoever?
Yeah, onto Nyx, which is he's going to hit you. So it smashes you, and just it's like crushing. 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you feel the freeze of this thing because it's ice cold, and you'll take another 10 points of cold damage.
Does anybody have any healing spells? Can we check it?
I have healing potions.
A barbarian.
He turns and he faces you guys, the entire party. And this, from the center of his chest, this giant glacial pulse comes out. Everybody do a dex save.
Wait, me and Shy are away from the lady.
Yeah, we're over there by
We're
what's her
away.
No, you're there.
Yeah.
You're next to her. It's going to affect Katrina too.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Hi,
say?
Katrina.
It's a dex save.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I get it right. Oh, nat 20.
23.
Dex. No, what? 7? Didn't even roll. I just wanted to do 7.
What did he just say? I rolled?
I don't know.
Okay, 20. Jeez.
Are you in the campaign thing?
17.
Should I buy
Is that what I said?
I don't see you.
Okay. Oh, wait, where's deck? Oh, yeah, it's plus 17. Okay.
What now?
So more soldiers die from that pulse wave. If you rolled better than 21 or better,
Wow.
you only take 3 damage from that ice pulse. If you rolled
So it's one.
less than that, you take 7.
Not
Oh,
21
not
on
bad.
a pass.
They died to 7.
Yep, so you
damage.
take 3 points if you pass, 7 if you failed.
Dude, I'm about to die.
Probably.
I'm 14.
You know, if you run over to me, I have a bunch of health potions that are all, they're all common.
Okay,
So I can
well.
stack as many as I like.
Yay.
Within the rules.
Yay.
So I'll just throw them on you, okay?
Thank you.
Minecraft
I'll
splash
just lay down.
potions.
I think you can only just take one fraction, but
Just break him at her feet.
It'll all
That's the
work.
very specific. So you get the full
The full effect.
thing.
This defeats where all the pains are.
All right. Who's by the siege tower?
Just the toes.
Right.
Shine
Yep, we gotta start
The
hitting.
2 of you are by the siege tower? Okay. So the 2 of you, Katrina sends you over to the siege tower to take a look at it. So you notice an old siege tower, and it's partially collapsed, but you can see that this thing probably is still functional.
Oh.
It appears it can launch massive harpoons, and these massive harpoons have a chain tethered to them, and they're anchored into the ground.
This is perfect.
So Katrina comes running over to you. She finally catches up to you two.
Oh, woman.
And she's out of breath because she's been fighting this thing for a while. And she says, that's this tower here. Gideon's men used to hunt rampaging trolls last winter with it. Those harpoons are meant for cracking open fortress gates. I think if we hit that bastard in his chest, where the ice is the thinnest, we might be able to slow him down.
And we have oil, so we can light it on fire. So
And
what
so
about
I wanna
flaming
save for the big
harpoon?
one.
And she's like, shit, and she aims her rifle and she shoots again at the Jotun. She hits the thing in the knee, but it hardly does anything. It just kind of splinters off some of his armor.
It's okay, I have a gun. I'm great at aiming.
She goes, the only thing is that damn mechanism on this thing has malfunctioned.
Oh.
And you guys got to get it operational.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing my great axe at the giant again.
We gotta make
Okay.
He is a 25 a hit.
It is.
Roll your 15 DC strength.
Survival 1 plus 5. Plus 4 history of
26.
Okay, so it doesn't fall over, but he does take 10 plus 17 damage.
Okay.
And my second attack, 17's not a hit, is it?
17 is a miss.
Okay. And whoever next?
I'm gonna miss. Oh. Do you wanna go?
Summary, Belladonna's gone?
Yeah. Do we have advantage still? Well, you're
If he's-
attacking
yeah,
him too.
he's in 5 feet of me. He's taking damage. Or he's. You guys have advantage.
Okay.
So,
Because he's 5 feet of you?
yeah, because I'm.
Oops.
What do you call it? Totem warrior barbarian, and I chose wolf. So if hostiles are 5 feet of me, my allies have advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so, well, I rolled a 21 both dice. Is a 21 a hit?
Yes.
All right. That's got a story behind it. Give me a second to roll the other one.
Oh, good. I like stories.
All right. Is a 16 a hit?
No, it's not.
Okay. So, I go in with my 2 scimitars, Billy and Bob, and Billy missed just by a hair, but Bob hit, and Bob fancies himself something of a giant slayer,
Bob.
Bad.
so he needs to do a strength save.
Okay. 23.
Okay, so he passed. Never mind, I got extra.
This giant is
Let's see,
really
hang on.
strong, guys.
I gotta roll some dice now
Heavy hitter. Alright, Shine, how are
because
we?
he does do extra
Can we
damage.
look at the mechanism? Get me in there.
Yeah, so you're looking at the mechanism,
Are you still rolling
and
I
you can
am.
probably
You could go. I'm
you can
just
probably
adding my
brute
damage.
force it to get it going, or you can try to figure out some other thing. Which do you want to do?
Well, what is it exactly?
It looks like, well, let's try to figure it out. Give me an intelligence check.
What does it look like?
Okay. We'll do both of us. No?
Does a 24, 23, and a 22 hit?
Yeah, all 3 of them hit.
I got 11.
On intelligence?
Yeah.
We got a
Let me know when you're ready
14.
for my damage.
I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your? I thought you did your damage already.
No, I didn't give you a number
What
yet.
is it?
26.
You might just have to-
25 plus 8.
Joey, what's your damage?
43.
So Ted does 43.
If it just keeps changing, do you tell me to put a bit of oil on it? I'll put these in. Because I didn't realize this was that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what it is first.
All right, intelligence check.
Yeah, it was 14. We're trying to figure out what it is exactly, and so
Yeah.
how we can help.
Yeah, you don't quite understand what the problem is with this thing, but it looks like that maybe you could grab a hold of the winch and try to crank it. It seems to be rusted a bit, and that might be the
So
problem.
there's a big gear.
Yeah, so give me a strength check.
Okay.
But wait, if it's the gear and it's just rusted, we have oil.
Are you helping her?
I'm helping her, yeah.
And you got oil, and you pour some oil on it?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
Do it at advantage then,
Oh, cool.
the strength check.
Strength on advantage.
I got 11. All right.
11's the best you could do?
Wait a minute. Is that it? You said a strength check?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
just wait a minute. Hold on a second.
So this is Chester and Lucinda.
Alright.
We're trying to
I got
wrench
it.
this thing free.
The best I could do is a 12.
But what if I get in behind her? We're both cranking it.
You guys can try again next round.
Okay, next round.
Yeah, if you want.
I'll just-
That's no problem.
Try it.
See, Veer and Veer's the only one that hasn't gone. And Nyx. Veer and Nyx.
You can go.
You can go? Alright. I'm going to. I'm going to try to shoot at him again.
Okay.
$16.
Is this a crossbow?
Yeah.
You fire your crossbow bolt and it bounces off his helmet.
Damn.
Nyx?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with
come up there.
my dagger again, my venom dagger.
Cool. Okay.
Let's see. I got 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. You hit him. You stabbed him. So you're nice and close.
Damage is 8. Let me see. He has to do Constitution.
Nat 20 for 26.
Okay. Never mind. So just 8.
All right, so you stabbed
Dude,
him.
my fucking weapon sucks.
And it burns, but it doesn't poison him like
He's
you're
too big.
like you're hoping. Yeah, because he's just got this really hardy constitution. He roars from the pain of that. Okay,
Are you talking?
but his focus really is
I don't know if I'll have an next turn. I should have just did
on Ted for hitting him really hard. Ted, what weapon were you using? I forget.
Are you
A
using
flaming
sneak
battle
attack?
axe.
Yeah, your flaming battle axe just tore into him, and he's
I
pissed.
didn't.
So he swings that maul at you and hits armor class 28.
I mean,
Yep. So
what the fuck?
he hits you right in the chest. You get knocked back 20 feet, 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and it freezes you to a bone for another 10.
But I show resistance from fire.
Yep, well, it's freezing. It's not fire damage. So 20, or what did they, 22 damage altogether?
Ooh-wee.
Half it, over half.
And he concentrates again, and from the center of his chest it begins to glow, and out comes that giant glacial pulse.
And I'm dead.
Everybody's got to do a dex check.
Well, we're in the tower. I thought we'd be fine.
Oh yeah, I was.
I think you two are far enough away. Everybody but you two.
30.
Oh. Oh wait, but I have luck,
What do we
right?
gotta get to beat it?
And don't you have advantage because you're a rogue or something?
That was last time.
Is it still 21 or better?
It's still 21 or better.
Fuck.
It's not advantage, is it?
Yeah, 20.
Don't you get something
That's
like
what I got
that?
last time.
Oh no.
No, but you get to
Uncanny
have
dodge.
damage you take.
Yeah, it's uncanny dodge.
So you get to have any damage you take.
All right.
You
So
have really good
if you
dex
get
save.
21 or better,
I think I get to reroll, but I'm trying to double check.
you take 6 points of cold damage. Otherwise, you take 13.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's exactly
That's exactly my health.
All right, you're not
Wait,
dead.
wait,
You're
you-
unconscious.
You have the damage,
You're at
right?
exactly 0, so you're not
You
rolling
could
death
see him,
saves,
so you
right?
get to have the damage.
She didn't go beyond 0.
Round
She
down.
went 2-0, so no death saves. She's
So-
just unconscious.
What was the damage?
13. She had 13 health.
Okay, but she has uncanny dodge, so it would be
Just-
6.
So I thought uncanny dodge was only against an enemy.
An enemy you can see?
Oh, I get. Well, he's an enemy. Yes, you only take 6.
Oh,
Okay, you're good. You're still barely alive.
She's
You're
killing
hanging in
herself
there.
over here.
You're hanging
Yeah, I
in
see
there.
that.
I'm like, you gotta scroll
You're hanging in
down.
there, Ava.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out.
You're not dead.
Has anybody played a halfling before?
no.
What about halflings? Your
Luck? You get luck, right?
Yeah. Did
It's
you
just-
not see it in features and traits?
I know. I read it when I was setting up my character. Now I don't see it. and I
Features and
wanna-
traits. Scroll going down.
I don't have a lot of stuff.
Down. You're looking for your halfling abilities, which I haven't even seen the top of yet. Special traits. There you are.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're looking for. There's luck.
Okay, and any test, so I can reroll. I have to use this one. Oh, I thought I rolled a 1 again. Well, that didn't help. I rolled a 13. That's still a fail, right?
13 is a fail.
Well,
you need 16.
so 13 damage, but I get to have it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, is it?
So it's
21 is what you need. It's a dex save 21.
Okay. And the
Against the
damage is
glacial pulse.
13 if
13,
you fail.
yeah. The damage
So
is
6.
13.
Okay.
13 if you fail, 6 if you pass. Unless you have uncanny dodge, and it's half of those.
There's a half
numbers.
and round down.
Yeah, half of those numbers rounded down.
Okay.
I always give you guys benefit of the doubt.
I didn't know the round down. I haven't been doing that. I just read that when I was setting my character tonight. I'm like, how long have I been playing a rogue? I've been rounding up.
Round up.
Round it. Like stuff for killing your weeds.
All right.
Sure.
Who's doing what?
We're gonna
Well, I'm gonna run to the
try
frickin'
get
siege
this,
tower.
You're running to the siege tower. Okay,
We're gonna
so
try to get this thing fixed.
do you want to?
Siege
Disengage and run.
Nix
to the
runs.
siege tower.
Nix runs to the siege
I
tower
need her to heal me.
where Lucinda and Chester are.
I need Chester to heal me.
Okay.
But Chester's in the bathroom, so I'll wait for Chester to come back.
I have some like.
Chester's on the
Do
door
you
running
want
to the
to
siege
help
tower.
I
Lucinda?
have like some proficiency with survival. Is there some type of way I could like rig, like use my rope or some of my equipment and like oil it a little bit and try to get it like loosened up to really like jimmy that thing loose and.
That sounds like a great idea. Why don't you go ahead and give me a strength check at advantage?
Okay, cool. Let me check advantage. Now 20.
Hells yeah, baby. All right, so you apply the rope and the oil, and you, with some leverage, you manage to crank that thing and get it going. So it winds up. You notice also that there are 4 harpoons, and this thing can shoot them one at a time.
Okay.
So
I'm aiming it at that thing.
well, you already took your turn
Okay,
now.
shit.
If Chester wants to aim that thing,
Aim it.
Wait, let me test my dice roll luck right now. I got a okay.
Because Nyx is over there too. Does she need to take the shot?
Okay, that's awesome.
no.
No, I'm like, if I roll a natural one again, I'm gonna cry. I didn't.
Okay, so you aim the first harpoon
I'm aiming the
at this
first.
thing, and you let it rip.
Like my
You can use your dex bonus to help you aim.
Okay.
dex bonus.
Yep, so just go ahead and roll the d20 and add your dex bonus to it. And your proficiency bonus. So your proficiency bonus at level 5 would be 3.
So the dex one.
So
is
3
right-
plus your dex.
Shit. Sorry. Your dex is right here. You have a +0. So and then your proficiency is also +0. Wait.
It's really a nice guy.
Oh yeah, +0, +0.
Where's your proficiency?
Her proficiency's 3.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you.
At level
And then-
5, it's 3 for everybody.
Yeah, it's 3 for everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah, mine.
I rolled it. I hit a 3.
This dude.
Okay, so you rolled a 0?
She rolled a 0.
Wait,
How do you roll a
I know. I rolled a 3
Oh.
and then I got another 3, so,
So
I'm at
that's
6.
6. And what's your dex bonus?
0.
Okay, so 6. Yeah, so you fire this, and you hear this clink, 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 clink as the chains are unwinding, and it's sailing through the air, and it just misses him badly and sticks in a tree. And it actually,
Rips
yeah,
the tree
it just
in half.
impales this tree on the other side of the
Great
river.
to get that in that guy.
So you're like, shit, well, at least I anchored the tree.
I got that done.
Yes?
Okay.
Isn't the lady, I can't remember
Katarina?
her name, yes, up there with them?
Yep.
Because she just sent him over there? So isn't she over there going, what's wrong with you? Let me do it.
Okay.
Let me do it. Yeah.
She shoves you out of the way. And she loads up the next harpoon.
All right.
And Lady Katrina aims, fires a second harpoon, and yeah, that harpoon takes off, and as it's flying through the air, the chain snaps.
Great.
And it makes it wobble in the air, and it just slides across the ice.
So Chester's standing behind her going,
That's 2 harpoons
Okay,
that are
what we're
gone.
gonna do-
Remember, there's 4 harpoons. 2 left.
All right, so I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
Because Billy and Bob keep whispering. I mean, it's really my dragon mark, but I'm pretty sure it's my sword.
Okay.
All right. And so they're still fighting. I still have advantage, James?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go with Billy. Ooh, Billy whiffs it again with an 11. And... Ooh, don't ignore that one. I bumped something.
Belladonna.
Of course, because that was a really good one. God. I can't get it to program to advantage. It keeps clicking the wrong button instead.
Oh.
Okay, well, we'll just go with this one. So
Say,
at
like,
least
all
it was
these
the right
rolls over
die.
here.
Okay.
And I'll just roll it twice.
Sure.
Make sure I don't have, okay. 25 is a hit.
Yeah, you hit with the other sword.
Cause
Billy
Bob,
and Bob?
Yeah.
Bob hits.
Because Bob hits. Because Bob's like, yeah, I'm the Dragon Slayer.
You have a minion or something?
No, I have a dragon mark that whispers to me.
I think I thought it was your sword.
So in
I think it's my swords.
in Eberron, in character development, you can choose a dragon mark in some situations, which is like you're born with it. It's kind of like a birthmark, but it has power.
But it also has a flaw. So it's really my dragon mark that's whispering to me, but I think it's my sword.
Alright, I'll go now.
I'm doing my damage, and he needs to do a strength save again.
Strength save.
Because this sword goes just a little deeper than you would
16.
expect it to. Man.
He's strong. He's strong. Strength saves
It's a
are.
15.
That's his jam.
I need him to roll less than 15. I would be so happy if he could just roll less than.
I'm sorry, I miscalculated. It's 21.
You suck.
Yeah, he's really
32
strong.
points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Roll less.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
I got that. So where we at? Ted wants to go next.
Yeah.
Okay, Ted, what do you got for me?
Alright.
What does Ted do?
Oh wait, I had to roll it in man, roll it
Do you
again.
think it actually works?
Okay, still better. 22 hits I think.
It does.
What about a 21
Mm-hmm. That hits too.
and a
Your flaming battle axe.
22.
Yep, flaming battle axe
Yep.
hits 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Tell me where you're hitting them with that battle axe.
I'm slinging my battle axe. The first strike hits him in the ribs. The second one I slice him with the shoulder. The third one I swing for his neck.
How are you getting up to his shoulder? He's 20 feet tall.
I'm running
And his
up
neck.
the fuck out.
Dude, he's climbing him with
It's
the
like an anime
You're climbing him?
protagonist. He's running
All
up
right.
his
So
body.
what's the damage?
No, he's running up his
One
leg.
sec.
Straight up.
This thing's gargantuan.
He's like Spider-Man, okay?
Alright.
Sticky feet.
I was thinking he's hitting him in the ankles and the thick calf. Huh? 46?
46.
Yeah, he's going to be pissed about that.
Light his ankles up.
All right. Scott and Veer.
I'm not even raging.
I'm going to hit him with
Why
my
is she raging?
giant slayer great axe.
Uh-huh.
17's not a hit.
No.
Second swing, 13's not a hit.
No. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay, Veer, what are you doing?
You know, I'm tired of using my bow. It's not working, so I'm gonna battle axe his ankles.
Okay.
Scooter his ankles.
Say scooters?
Yeah. 20.
Yeah.
Get
You
scooter
nailed
ankle,
him.
motherfucker.
Well, maybe one of them can grab it and bring it back since you're already here.
Actually, I have mage hand. Maybe I can have her.
15?
Awesome.
15 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
It gives you less than
Okay.
extra
Get
damage.
advantage on strength checks. if
So-
it's axe, plus 2 to your melee damage.
He is super pissed
You also get resistance.
at Ted for taking a chunk out of him again.
So if any of those hit, you
Ted
take
does
half
not
damage.
know this is about to
And
happen.
you get plus 2
Yeah.
damage every time you hit.
It's not looking good for Ted. All right, Ted, he's attacking you again because you did so much damage to him.
Damn it.
He smacks you with the frozen maul. Oh, snap. Nat 20, baby. That's not going to be good.
So Joey goes.
Nice.
So he hits you so hard that he just pulverizes you into the ice. I mean, you just crack right into the ice. Down into the water you go. You take 36 points of bludgeoning damage and 20 points of cold damage.
I
He's
only
dead.
had 20.
Yeah. So he just smashes you.
He's a
Instant dead,
savior.
straight through the ice, freezing in the water.
That does not. That's not the total
At least
of
he's
your
preserved.
hit points and damage. So it doesn't kill you outright. So you can do death saves.
Okay.
Okay.
In the freezing water.
In the
Trapped
freezing
in there,
water.
That's going to keep damaging
Um,
him and making
and-
him automatically fail.
Yeah, you're starting to.
He's got to get out of the water.
You might be
too.
sinking in the
Someone
water.
needs
I don't
to
know yet.
grab
We'll have to
him.
determine that.
I don't know.
All right. Again, his chest glows. Glacial blast comes out.
No.
Dex save to try to avoid it.
Wow, we really need to do something about this guy.
Okay, well they're making those.
Wow.
Well, the good news is
My attacks
it's
just
not going to be a
don't
lot of
matter.
damage on this one.
Yeah,
this
wait,
one.
I never got hit.
I have
So-
a freaking +9.
21.
Jeez.
Okay, so deck saves.
Oh, but you're on the top of the tower with her, right?
Yeah.
Do they get hit in the dark?
No, if
Not
you're
on
on the
the
tower, if you're over by the tower, you do not have to roll the deck save.
Clear.
Nat 20.
Okay, nat 20. So you'll take 4 points, or I'm sorry, 2 points of cold damage. If you got less than 21, guys, you're going to take 4. Otherwise, if you got 21 or greater, you're going to take 2.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was a really low
I get to
roll.
have that.
Okay.
One.
Alright. So, flaw.
All right, so Katrina's like, we got to hit this guy.
Okay, but with my mage hand, I want to retrieve one of the harpoons. I have a mage hand. Can I grab it and pull it back?
One of them's impaled in the tree, and the other one,
broken, so I can-
the other one, the chain is detached, but it's laying on the ice.
Let me try and hit him with my thing, see if I can knock him down so you get advantage when you try to shoot at him.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so Scott,
16's not a hit.
no, that's a miss.
21 is though, right?
21's a hit, Scott.
15 strength save.
Yep, 29.
Alright, well he passed. For
Yeah, he's hard to knock down.
16 damage.
16, okay.
Well, there was a chance to knock him down for advantage.
Ow.
Oh wait, you already have advantage on him because I'm within 5 feet of him. Or is it me? Let me check.
You need to run over to them where they're at
The tower. We
at the
don't have
tower
advantage.
and give them advantage.
Oh yeah.
But we have advantage because
Why
he
would-
has the wolf thing.
You get
And the
advantage.
But you have to be within 5 feet of him.
No, I have to be
he
within
has
5
to
feet of
be
the
within
enemy.
5 feet.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I misunderstood. Thank you for
Oh,
clarifying
perfect.
that. All right, so you guys can shoot at advantage. Who wants to go next?
Mia, I need to be healed.
Yeah.
His ally
Heal me.
is like,
Please,
Your allies
Chester.
have advantage
okay.
on melee
Chester
melee
needs to
attack
heal
rolls
me.
against any
I
hostile
do,
creature.
I have
within
Chester,
5
you want to run from the tower over to her?
Well, no, she's
Oh, you're
in
at the tower, aren't you? Yeah.
Can I just give her a bunch of potions you can use on your own so I can use my action to get a harpoon back?
As a bonus action, you want to throw her some
Isn't that a free
potions.
action?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, do that.
Okay.
And what do you want to do for your action?
I'm taking my mage hand out. It's a cantrip, so I can use it whenever. But
Okay.
it's gonna start. It's gonna unhook the.
Is your
harpoon.
mage hand a bonus action?
It works as a bonus action.
Okay, and you're using that for the healing potions?
No.
Oh.
No, wait.
Thank
I
You can only use one bonus action.
Okay.
So what do you
can
wanna do?
use The cantrip as a bonus action or a main action because
Okay.
I have it on.
All right, so you're going to use it as a main action to
So,
grab
yeah.
one of the harpoons, and as a bonus action, you're going to throw her some healing potions.
Yeah, how much
I
do
have, like,
how much do
5
they
on
heal
me.
me?
It said 2 to 4.
2d4.
Or,
Is it 2d4 plus 4? I don't remember.
I'm trying to. Where's my item?
You know what? I don't care. It's going to be 2d4 plus 4.
Can I
Healing.
take them right now? So
Yep, you can
know?
drink them right now,
Okay.
and I'll mark you off as going, Nix.
Done.
Okay, I'm drinking them.
All right, so who wants to go?
So roll. You said 4 die for it?
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4.
2d4.
I'm gonna go.
All right, go ahead, Bella.
And James, you're still over there, right?
You're 9 health. Yes, I'm right next to
I'm
him
just
still.
gonna roll these twice and not mess with that stupid button.
Was that only one?
Yeah.
How many did you throw me?
Is 23 a
You
hit?
can only drink one per
Yeah. So,
23 is a hit.
Yeah. One potion is 2d4 plus
It's
2.
better than
That's
nothing.
Billy.
2d4 plus 2.
I got 16.
Awesome.
Well, I got 16 health now. So
Total.
Billy sucks.
total,
That's okay.
not
He
a
hit.
roll of 16.
This is
Alright.
Bob.
So, just to remind you guys,
20.
Yes.
Oh,
Keep getting those rolls.
Ted is in the water sinking.
Yes.
Someone has to go get Ted.
I think James
Jordan,
should.
go get Ted.
Can I roll now? One of mine?
Hold on. You can roll in a second. I want to get her damage. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your dice. Yeah,
It didn't do the.
because she's still calculating.
16.
It's a
16's a pass, so you pass one death save.
Oh, no, we did do it right first. Okay. My bad.
Give me a con check too, because you're in that cold water.
He's a giant, so he gets an extra 9 points. And
26.
Okay,
Not 20.
good.
you want to do your save?
He did his save. I'm waiting on your calculation. Oh, you want him to do a save? Is it strength or what? Con?
Strength.
I threw you 2 potions.
20.
Thank you.
I got rid of this.
Fuck.
He's really strong.
I know, because he's a giant. I knew he would be. 40 points of damage.
Wow.
Both swords hit,
8.
and Bob hit with a crit.
Ooh.
That's nice.
And he's a giant slayer, so it goes a little bit
Oh,
deeper.
yeah.
It's extra damage.
Okay, so you're gone. Veer, Lucinda, Ted. You're the only 3 that haven't gone. What are those 3
I
characters
did
over
my
here?
death save, right?
Oh, Ted did the death save, yeah. So it's just Lucinda and Veer. What are they doing?
Go save.
Okay, so somebody needs to try to take another shot at this guy.
Yeah.
They're just going to leave you in the water, dude.
I was gonna ask if there's like a way I can help.
I hope you
death
pass those
saves.
death saves. Right?
The only person is Jordan right now that could do anything. I already took my action.
The thing is, like, I'm not a healer this time around.
I'm
Yeah, but can you
not-
help him out of the water?
You just gotta get
I'm like
out.
in a
He
tower.
just needs
It's
like
not
if
much
somebody
I
to
can
pull
do
him
from
out.
You
here.
need to not drown in the lake.
Throw him a
Seriously.
rope.
That's why I'm saying save.
He's
Except I can
unconscious.
destroy this
Oh.
freaking, I
Can I
destroy
pull him
this
out
freaking chunk.
somehow?
You gotta destroy the
I
chunk.
don't know how we're
Yeah,
gonna
give
get him out.
me
He's
a
unconscious.
survival check.
Dive in
You
and
gotta
go
go.
get
You
him.
gotta dive in and pull him
Survival
out.
check.
Yep.
I gotta do this
sucks
again.
We're doing survival.
See if you can
checks?
figure. No,
No, just
she
try
is.
to-
She's
trying to
gonna
help him.
try to
I
pull.
think I'm gonna die from the damage going down.
She's gonna try to pull Ted out of the water.
Don't you have a rope? You can use a rope.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
16.
16. You actually
Okay.
grab a hold of the back of his freaking of his jerkin or whatever that he's wearing, and you start to pull him up, and you pull him up onto the ice, so he's out of the water, but he's
he's
still
just freezing.
unconscious.
Throw a blanket over him
Thank you, Veer. Lucinda, what are you doing?
I'm gonna aim the thing and fire at the guy.
Okay, you have advantage.
Alright, what do I use to shoot?
This is the 3rd harpoon.
It's the last
you
one.
roll,
No,
too.
there's
There's
4.
four.
you roll 20 plus 3 plus your dex.
I roll the die 20 to hit.
Yeah, and add your dex and plus 3.
I don't think that was a 20. You did a 12.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, you got to roll the right dice.
You're right.
Oh, don't do that. I went through half
I've
the
done
game
that
when I
before.
rolled the 12s to the 20 because I wasn't paying
They
attention.
do kind of look the same on D&D Beyond.
I did do that
Little
before,
bit.
and I was
Little bit.
like, "What? Why am I rolling so low?" And I
You got
was
an advantage, so if you don't like your first roll, roll it again.
When I first
Roll it
started
twice and tell
playing,
me what the
it was
highest number is.
3.5.
Damn. The highest number is 12 plus 30. That's 16.
16. You fire. You can hear it going clink, 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 as it's coming out, and it misses him.
Wait, I had it at advantage, right?
Yeah. Did you roll it twice?
You rolled it twice.
Yeah, so you're
You
done.
didn't roll at advantage.
Katrina shoves you out of the way, and she says, "Let me."
Katrina, you're on
And
advantage.
she's firing
too.
the 4th one,
Don't
the
forget-
last one.
No,
You have that was the 3rd one she just fired. This is the 4th one.
This is the 4th one now that
Yeah,
she's
I
firing.
thought I retrieved
She
one.
picks it up, but you have to get back to the thing with
No,
it.
my mage hand did.
Okay. All right, so
That's
there's
what
2
the
more
mage
there.
hand
So she grabs the one out of your hand.
Okay.
No, she doesn't. She grabs the one out of the thing because it has a chain on. It has a chain on it that's still attached, and she shoves it into the breach. She aims carefully. She fires, and she does hit him.
Yes.
It comes in. It
Break through the chest.
Thank God.
right through that armor, just shatters the top part of his armor. This is going to reduce his AC by 2 mechanically, so he's going to be a little easier to hit, and he is pinned in place by this chain.
Yay.
So he can still move around, but he can't just.
You can go any farther.
It's a little more. Yeah, his range is limited a bit.
Unless he's running straight
Okay.
at us.
So he gets pinned. Now it's his turn. Oh, and he takes some damage. He takes 33 points of damage from the harpoon. So he grabs a hold of he screams out in pain. He grabs a hold of the chain and gives it a yank.
Tears the whole tower down. You guys are in.
Oh, yeah, and he just breaks the chain free from the tower and shatters the tower.
What?
Yeah, the tower just kind of explodes because it's so much force
It's
from his
pulled
yank.
that way and suddenly there's no.
All you guys that are next to that tower, give me a deck save.
Deck save. I hope
You
Miss
need
Katrina
21 or
does
better.
this.
Only if you were at the tower.
21, you're good.
Yeah.
I got two.
You managed to
I'm
avoid all the
dead.
debris.
But I'm not
on it-
dead, but I didn't
If
make
I'm
it.
on it, does that count? Wait.
Yeah, you're on
I
it.
got
Yeah.
26.
Okay. So 21 or better, you take no damage from the siege tower coming apart.
Uh-oh.
If you failed,
I got
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
I hit the ground. Ow. It's okay, guys. I got 4 health potions.
All right, so he used his action to break free of that thing. So that's all he's going to do this round. What are you guys doing?
Alright,
Ted, do you want to do
Yeah.
your death save?
A nat 1.
no, you're
Nat 1 is 2 failed death saves. Your character dies on the ice.
Oh no.
I only 1, 2. I still have 1 left.
Yeah, he had 3.
Nat
He
one
made the
counts.
last.
Nat 1 counts as 2 failures, and Nat 20 counts as 2 successes.
Oh, because he gives me 3 on here.
Oh, wait, you have one more, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think
Because you did
yet.
pass
He
one.
did 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had it in my head he failed.
You're
That's
trying
what I
to
was saying.
kill off Joe.
Somebody run
Right.
over to me and shove a fucking healing potion.
Okay,
in
so
my
you
ass.
got 2 failures. Who wants to go next? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to kill the guy, but I honestly thought he had failed one.
I
He
hit
did
the
pass
ground.
it.
I hear Joey's
Is
cry.
anybody proficient with medicine? Somebody should do that.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Okay, I'm just gonna run over to freaking Ted. I'm gonna try medicine on him.
Okay, so Scott is going to do a medicine check.
12. Did I stabilize him?
You stabilized him.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Yay!
He's at
And
0. He's at
and
0,
then-
but he's not dying anymore.
Okay.
And then after using my
Yay.
movement and all that, I'm going to use my Orc of Eberron ability called Aggressive. As a bonus action, you can move toward an enemy of your choice that you can see or hear. You must end this action closer to them. So I run back to the giant after.
Okay, that's fine.
I go save him, run back to the giant.
You're
All
like, quick save, 6 seconds.
So
Quick save, 6 seconds, ready
he's
to
at
start
0.
fighting
He's not
immediately
dying
next
more.
round.
He's dead,
This
but
is
he's
why we
cold
like-
and dead. He's not warm and dead.
yeah.
He's not bleeding out anymore
He's stabilized.
from that
I
horrible
don't have any
hit that he
potions to
took
give him. Somebody give him a
from
potion.
the
I'll get over
Jotun.
to
He's
him.
got some
Yeah.
I do, but I'm
coffee.
busy.
He's
I'm
Okay.
gonna share potions with Joey. Me and him chug it together.
Are you going to go over to him?
Yeah, I'll start. I pull myself up from the ground.
Okay. Lucinda goes
I'm
over.
falling.
You peel his frozen cold lips apart and pour his potion down his throat. That'll work.
And with my bonus action, I lift the other one.
Okay, 2d4 plus 4, Joey.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry,
Yeah, you've
Ted.
got 2 dice, so 8.
I gotta call you guys by your character names. Okay,
Alright,
who's next?
Me, I did. I
Go ahead, Nix.
I did a potion.
Okay, you drank a potion, Nix.
I'm gonna attack.
Belladonna is going to attack.
So I have
I'm
24
alive.
now.
And he's over
I
there,
have
so.
24.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
What are
need
your
to
hit
know.
points?
I'm just telling you.
I just need to know if you hit 0 or below. What you got?
19?
Oh, an attack? Yes,
Is that a hit?
it is. He's a little easier to hit now that his armor's busted up from that harpoon.
Start one. I still got attack with Bob, but that's just
Well,
Billy.
if I still have another harpoon in my
Well, we
hand.
won't do 4 points of damage because it's just Billy.
Our magic spells optional.
But Bob's yelling.
Your spells?
Let me have
There would be spells to have. I
it.
don't
It's a.
think we have-
I gotta roll
Yeah,
twice because it's
spells.
advantage.
Oh, we're barbarians.
Come
so we don't
on.
have it on.
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, it's a
They can
hit.
be multi-class,
They hit?
anyone that
All
can
right.
cast spells.
So-
So both swords hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Both swords hit, and hang on, he's a giant, so I get to do more damage. And he needs to do a save.
Con? Or
Strength.
Strength? Oh,
Always
yeah.
strength.
28.
You suck.
He's strong.
I know. I'm just on the off chance that you roll bad.
Can
You
I
might-
can
you
I
might.
cast sleep on him? Or no, it's not my turn. Never mind.
We'll talk about
Oh
it
yeah,
on
you
your turn.
Next time.
You did the potions, huh? Okay. Let's see. 11 points of damage. So 33 points of damage.
Jeez.
Cut off his head.
Off with his head.
Off with the
All
head.
right. I still got Lucinda and Veer.
Okay. Does 19 hit?
It does.
Can't you smell like shit? You smell more like shit.
You smell good.
No. Yeah.
You smell like you've been freaking wrestling a skunk.
You look like a skunk. Are you the skunk?
And you
who's
smell
going?
like one too.
You smell like one. That's,
think I'm
you look like a
24
monkey and you
hits.
smell like one too. We have to do birthdays.
Oh yeah.
That's the one.
15
that-
damage.
That's the one.
15?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
And he. Wait, there's like an effect because I hit him with the longbow. So if you hit a creature with a longbow and deal damage to the creature, you can reduce its speed by 10
Okay.
feet until the next start of your turn. Creatures hit more than once. Okay, yeah.
All right. So you slowed him down a bit. Veer, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ask him a question.
You're gonna ask them something.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him something.
No, oh my god, you're evil.
20. Does it hit?
It does.
Did it finally hit?
It does. It finally does.
Alright, 10.
You hit him last time too, though.
Oh, yeah. Now that I stopped using my bow.
Okay. So he breaks free, and he takes a good hit from Belladonna, and he just roars in disgust, rolls his giant maul at her, and misses her, and hits the ice next to you. Smash! And again, the glacial pulse goes off from his chest. Everybody give us a dex.
Dex.
Come on.
Dex.
21? What did we need? Or was it 20?
21.
Oh, I got 26.
I haven't passed a single one of these.
I've only failed one.
Yes, pass.
I have advantage on this too, and I haven't failed a single. I haven't passed a single one.
Wow, James. It's
25.
because your mom's stealing it from you.
It is.
If you get 21 or better,
Not 20. And then that dragon.
you take 7 points of cold damage. If you fail the save, you take 14 points of cold damage.
I'm still taking
Yeah.
7.
Have it run down.
So Katarina says to you guys that are next to her, she says, we can weaken this guy. We have to weaken him. We cannot take any more hits from that glacial pulse. Aim at the glacial pulse, or aim at his weapon arm, or aim at his helmet. Those, I've been watching him attack us, and I believe those are his weak spots. I think that if we can take any one of those 3 out, or all 3 of those out, it will severely cripple him and nerf his attacks against us.
I'm gonna shoot for that point in his
Wait.
chest.
Should I try for hold person? It'll make everyone's aiming a whole lot better if he's just still.
Hold person something that
Hold. Yeah, I should be able to.
Tell me about the spell.
Yeah,
Hold. It's in 50 feet range area, so
Yep,
I'm
you're in
already
range.
within range.
Yep, you're in range.
I'm gonna concentrate everything on keeping him still. He has to do a wisdom save throw 13.
All right. So there's no like hit die requirements or anything.
Or
No
like
hit die.
size.
It'll make him freeze.
no size.
Which hope.
No size requirement or like
I don't know,
creatures
it
up
doesn't
to
have-
so many hit dice.
And
I've been playing D&D a long time, and I remember
Oh,
in
there
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons
She's a
there was
humanoid
a
that you can see. Humanoid, does he not fit that?
No,
yeah, he's humanoid. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all I got to do is roll. I'm sorry, which was the save? Wisdom.
14, yeah. Wisdom 14.
Wisdom. He rolls a 7.
Oh, so
All right.
we hold
You can't
him.
move.
Smart.
So
He
you
doesn't-
you have frozen him, and this is a concentration
Yeah,
spell.
so I can't let go.
All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna
So he's
shoot him now.
he's stuck in place, and so that'll be Chester's turn. Who's going next?
I am.
All right.
27 hits.
Yeah, so Ted drags his dead ass up and hits with his near dead ass, I should say, and hits with his axe, flaming axe. Yeah.
Oh no, I was shooting 2 arrows.
Okay, you shoot 2
I
arrows.
was shooting 2 arrows for his chest, and it'll do a total of
Okay, so you're shooting at
23 damage.
that ice thing. What was the hit again?
23 damage. Oh, it was 27 and 21.
Yep, the 27 hits, the 21 misses. This is a really hard area on him, but you hit with that one. How much?
14.
14? Okay. So, yeah, you can see where it penetrated that device or that glacial pulse that's coming out of his chest, but it's still glowing. It's still going. So you did some damage to it.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow at that same spot.
Same spot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Scott.
22, is that a hit?
Yes, 22 sticks right in the in his core there.
First thing, 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
My second arrow, 16's not a hit, right?
No, 16 bounces off. All right.
No.
It's still glowing, but it's dimmed just ever so slightly.
No.
Everyone concentrate their power.
Remember, Katrina says his weapon arm is his head or that core. We need to weaken this guy. Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna so he's pinned right now?
He's held in place by the spell.
Spell to make him like paralyzed.
Does anybody else go? Who else has to go?
I don't think I've gone.
Okay.
Go ahead, Belladonna.
I'm gonna go before she go, because don't you
Yeah.
have like flaming swords or something?
No, I just have a giant slayer.
All right, Lucinda, go.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna oil him up.
Oil 'em
I'm
up.
gonna Earl him up.
Yeah, he's gonna break out the disco ball, oil
Bring
him
out
up.
the baby oil.
Break it out, you're gonna dump
You're
it all over.
you make a magic stripper pole up here in the middle of the river.
There you go.
I cast my mage hands out there.
Things are about to get funky.
Yeah, and then there's some 1970s porn music playing in the
Oh
background.
yeah.
Like Jade's ringtone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ringtone.
I'm going to take one of those oil things.
Uh-huh.
Did he just die?
I'm gonna basically tie it. Can I use like I guess I get like
No, James. I'm just trying off.
in
Where
2
would you
attacks per action. Can I just
Sure.
tie it to an arrow and shoot the arrow at him and just let
And
that be
shoot-
2 instead of making an extra?
Yeah, go for it. Fire.
And then that and then they'll have oil on him, and then somebody then can maybe put fire to it.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. So then let's try that.
James
and
took
then,
Jade's hand and broke it. Never mind.
I think we
Everyone's
this
looking at
guy.
me now. I was trying to be quiet.
Mhm.
You good.
You could. Wait a minute.
You know James' little pink fan?
Because we have advantage,
He turned
right?
it on.
Do we have advantage?
You do,
Yep.
because he's held. And because,
James is nearby.
yeah, Scott's there.
Scott.
Okay.
And
So it's
his presence gives people advantage.
14 to hit.
Are you just aiming at
I'm
him in general?
I'm just aiming at it in
Okay.
general. Yeah,
Yep.
I just wanted to get
14 is not a hit. It
Okay.
it whizzes by his left ear and
Shit, okay.
sails off onto the
Yeah, he's
ice.
frozen
Alright.
in spot 2.
You rolled that at advantage, right?
I missed.
Okay. No worries. Veer, Nyx, and Belladonna. Nyx, Nightbloom, Belladonna. Okay, okay,
Or
Nyx.
do you want to go?
No, go ahead. I'm
It's
ready.
not my turn,
just
but
gonna
I do
hit
have
his,
a question.
Uh-huh.
So this is only 20 feet tall. Do you think with my great axe I'd be able to reach his core? Like, it's a great axe, big long weapon. I could swing it higher up into his core.
I'll let
think I
you
can
do it.
reach
I'll
him?
let you do it.
Okay.
That's
Go
my
ahead.
thing, I'm like a half.
Next.
I'm just gonna use my short bow on his heart.
Okay, so you're aiming at the heart?
Yeah.
The
Do you have
heart
anything
core?
to flame
Go
it?
for it.
No. So I got 21 to hit, and then 5.
Yeah, you missed. I'm sorry. You just barely missed.
Wait, how did I miss?
21 was a miss.
Yeah, on the heart core that she's aiming at.
Do you
Yeah.
have 2 or 1 at?
Remember, I said that's extra hard, but if you can take it out,
Yeah.
you're going to get rid of. You'll take some of his power away.
All right.
Belladonna and Veer. Belladonna, what do you want to do?
Oh,
Yeah, I would-
he has
I would
oil
use
on
the
him
crossbow
still?
on this one.
No, she missed.
oh, she missed. Okay.
Or my short.
So I'm gonna go with my swords, but
I just have these.
can I swing at his core or his arm?
Okay.
You think?
Yeah, tell me how you're doing it.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm a halfling. So
Wow, that's going to be a hard reach for you. But go ahead. What do you think?
So I'm gonna try to use acrobatics and jump up and like launch myself up.
Go
at
for
him,
it. Give
like
me an
from a rock.
acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check
Yep.
first. Okay.
Yeah, to see if you can even reach up there.
Ooh, 27.
Yeah, you reach all the way up there. I don't know how you did it,
I don't know.
but you did
I
it.
jumped off of a rock.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. And I still have advantage because what's his face is nearby, right?
Yes, you do.
You got him?
Okay, so a 20.
She leaped off of a rock, this little halfling, with her, and she got up close to that heart, and she's swinging her swords.
I had to do an acrobatics check to see if I could reach him.
You can still like use your other weapons.
It's pretty cool.
Fireball.
Pretty cool.
So a 20 hits, the 10 doesn't get my advantage here. Come on.
I leap off one of those monoliths that's nearby.
Is 18's a hit, right? It's not
What
a
about
20.
On the hardcore, it is a miss.
You don't
Oh.
forget, we should be rolling
Yeah, the heart
advantage because
is
he's
really
a whole
bad.
person.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
rolling at
Okay.
advantage.
Did you?
All right. So, but I did hit with the first.
You didn't roll
one
at
'cause it was-
advantage, Ava?
I don't even.
Roll again.
I
Where
remember
was
a
that?
whole person
Okay.
used to be.
So
he
what'd you
takes
do?
critical
Use your
hits.
short bow?
But the 20 was a
Hold
hit,
It
right?
doesn't
Click
say.
at advantage.
The 20 is a miss.
So you're just
Oh, okay.
rolling
Never mind. Then I
one.
missed.
All right.
One
Sorry, I
right now,
assumed
since you
20
already
was a
rolled.
hit.
Veer, what do you want to do? You're the only one that
Nat-
hasn't gone.
Nat 20.
Yep, nat 20. Go, hold on one second. So you do hit the core.
10 damage.
All right.
And the other one that she also should have had advantage on. 20, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage?
Oh, it
On
was a
your nat
miss.
20?
Oh, it was,
10.
oh, yeah, the nat 20 was 10.
10. Yep. You cracked it and the light goes out. He does not have.
Yes.
It shatters.
Let's go.
This shit's gone. It's done.
Yep.
So
The
it's just-
glacial pulse is dead.
We're saving for his head and his weapon.
All right, Veer, what are you doing?
You
My
stopped
little-
it?
But the thingy isn't dead.
I'm sorry.
But the guy isn't dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, I'm gonna
Just the heart
axe him
pulse.
then.
What?
I'm gonna axe him then.
Okay, go for it.
13.
Nice.
Are you attacking his arm that Katrina mentioned, or his head, or are you just swinging at him in general?
Arm.
Okay.
Like a pile of crap.
And a 15?
Yeah.
Yep. So you swing your axe at his arm, and it just clanks off
Oh,
of
he's
it.
not dead.
Doesn't even scratch it.
What?
Yeah. So he still has that frozen maul in his hand. You hit that arm that's holding it, and it
Trying to
just
knock him off.
just bounces
Knock it
off
off.
like it ain't about shit. All right.
Wisdom
That was
saving throw
cute.
14, or you're still stuck in hold person.
All right.
Lol.
Lol. Wisdom 17. So he manages to shake off
I don't
the
think
whole
so.
person spell, and you can feel it revert back to you, so you know he's out of it. He is like really pissed at Nyx for smashing his ability there.
Uh-oh, you're gonna die now.
Bye, Nick.
Yeah.
He's attacking you because you broke his thing. He doesn't like his toys broken.
No, I'm sorry.
He hits armor class 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't hit me.
Bam!
Just like you
18
did
points of
before.
bludgeoning damage, knocks you back 20 feet, and you can feel the ice crystals from this thing just burn into you from this maul for another 10. So you take 28 altogether.
Dead.
Have it.
Oh,
Let's
half?
have 20.
14.
14.
Oh, yeah, you have your thing.
Nope.
Holy crap.
And he is done.
At least I'm not dead.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at his weapon arm with my great axe.
Okay.
We need oil on him instead.
Yeah, we start launching
Oh.
oil at him.
Okay. 16's a miss.
Is he naked?
It
14's
is.
a miss.
Is he wearing clothes?
Yeah,
It's
he's got
got a
armor.
Oh.
All right, Scott's done.
Because he's very close.
He's got his
I'm just
giant
wondering.
ear.
Anybody else got any ideas for this guy?
Alright, I need
my
someone
God.
to oil him up so I can fireball this bastard.
I'm gonna start throwing my 2 jars
Can we
of my
eat him?
2 pounds of oil at him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Let's
meat.
try to roll for that.
You want to throw 2 jars of oil at him?
Yeah.
Roll a d20 plus your dex.
Basically ranged attack.
I don't have a pen.
I'm gonna be
I
sick
wanna draw.
13.
13 misses. You miss with one of the oils.
Alright, so they're by his feet, as long as he's still held in place.
No, he's not. He's not held in place. He shook loose.
Alright, nobody
So-
took on that oil.
So the thing that
Nobody
the thing that
falls.
shoots the
The harpoons?
that's broken. Right?
Yeah, that's shattered.
Okay, just making sure.
He smashed
I used
that.
ChatGPT for range.
When he yanked on the
That's
chain, he
fine.
just pulled it all
She
apart.
probably did too.
Yeah. Are you still? Is
Do you
your
have a
character
question?
still conscious?
Yeah, she's like 4
Yeah,
health.
no, I have 7.
All right.
7.
She's
Listen,
like,
that's better than 4.
she's like, I'm good.
You're good.
It's better than the death you would've been.
Andy,
I'm fine. Don't worry.
who said something like that?
Okay, Veer, Chester, Lucinda, Nix, Belladonna. Anybody want to go?
Oh, I thought I already went.
Um,
Okay, maybe that was last
Anyone
round.
else have wood?
have what?
Yeah, Ted and Scott are the only 2 that have gone.
Okay, so now, can I
throw
swing at his
ball bearings
arm?
at him?
Yeah,
You think I can
100%.
reach that?
Yeah, I know you can because
Okay.
his arm's reaching you.
Okay,
I was hoping fish go through.
that's a good point.
Thank you.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah, baby, you can do double damage.
So, Billy, who usually sucks, actually got a nat 20. So it's his damage.
Billy Bob did it.
Is my phone almost dead? Because it's like dark. It might be.
What power am
You can turn the brightness up.
Alright.
Okay, your phone's at 4%.
Yeah, no, I can't turn
Oh.
the brightness up when it's dying.
Really?
Meanwhile, back in the dungeon.
Okay. Why is it always
Meanwhile,
pop
back
up
in
my
what's
way?
Mm,
Come on. 18?
18, yeah, you hit.
Okay. I'm not rolling very well. And
I guess I
sneak
could do my
attack.
fireball.
And down here. You want to do a strength save? Might get lucky.
15.
I think a 15 passes, right?
15 does
Double
pass.
36.
15, it's lower than 15.
Check. Yeah, it's a DC 15, so he passes, right?
Yep.
36 points of damage.
You cleave his arm completely off.
Oh my god.
Maul goes freaking skidding across
Hell
the
yeah.
freaking ice and goes into one of those ice holes.
Fight
It
that.
sinks.
Fight
So
that.
he swung at me, and I went like this.
And right off.
With both swords, slice, and you cleaved right through the
So
armor.
you come in here. Watch out.
And
Bob made a
off
critical
went his
hit,
arm.
and the
Oh,
giant
Katrina's
sword-
like, yeah.
And that's
Oh yeah.
Sitting up too loud.
I'll start revving up my fireball.
Try to hit me, will you?
He goes down on one knee and he's like coughing up blood. He does not look good.
So is he easier to hit now since he's on a knee?
No, he's still hard to hit.
Alright, well I'm still gonna take a shot with this oil arrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
fire.
Boing. All right, Lucinda.
21
It does. 21 hits him.
Alright, cool. He's got oil over.
Oil's set.
So this flask of oil explodes all over his chest, all over his face.
Yeah, he's ready.
He should have got all
Veer,
Oil
Chester,
ready.
Nix.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Chester.
After I see Shy throw the oil flask and it lands, I rub up my fireball. He has to do a dex save of 14.
Dex save. Ooh. He fails.
He fails miserably. My fireball is gonna rain down on him and do 30 damage. and he bursts out into flames.
So this giant fireball, just engulfs his whole body, and you can see the skin just melt off his face because you're doing double damage, baby.
Yeah.
With that, you do 60 points of
60
damage.
whole points.
Just melts him. All you see is this skull, and he just keels over, and he falls right on his face.
Melted him.
So his skull is melting and his missing arm is shooting blood.
He's like
No, I would say it's called
A big ugly mess. Well, no, that because I.
This guy is, he's a mess.
I came in and stole the kill.
Alright.
So the Jotun is dead now. And all that's left is a handful of wounded refugees that stagger from their hiding places. Their breath is fogging in the sudden quiet that falls over the battlefield.
We're not cheering.
Are you guys cheering? Yeah, baby, we killed it!
That's gonna last us a whole year. All that meat.
It's already something
Let's
new.
cook it.
So Lady Katrina
Eat it.
pays you a healthy bonus in gold coin.
I hope so.
You've been working for her for several months now. And it's later discovered, these researchers went out there and they're like, what the hell happened? Because you lost like half the
Yeah, we
city.
should put a seal
Yeah.
with
You know, somebody's trying to get to the bottom of this.
We could
Yeah.
feed the
And-
other half.
What is going on?
It comes out that a Thrasha prospecting team, now the Thrasha are one of those dragon marked houses, and they are famous for
Being evil.
they're renowned prospectors, bounty hunters, and they're very inquisitive, and they're always looking for ways to get wealthy. So anyway, this Thrasher prospecting team was prospecting for Khyber dragon shards in the area, and they drilled into the black ice deposits along the river. And they inadvertently, like you guys surmised, drilled into a prison of a Jotun. And this is, you later also find out that this is really a remnant of the ancient giant Quarry Wars from a long time ago. And the drilling shattered its bonds, and when the Jotun emerged and recognized the mark of finding on these Thrasha prospectors, and that's a symbol that goes back a long way to the Jotun's ancient enemies. So this really kind of enraged him, and his first target, of course, was killing the prospectors, and then he saw the town, and he's like, I'm killing everybody in my path.
Well, I mean, he did it.
And like the old saying goes in this area, the ice remembers what the world forgets.
That's right.
And that concludes tonight's.
And nobody died.
Very nice.
Oh, it was close though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joey was he